G'day guys, welcome back. I am going to do a 3D bloom for you today, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. You know how I've been using the Platinum 360 Plus for blooms, and then I take its temperature and then I decant and then I wait and I take its temperature again and then I bloom. But today all I'm going to do is, I've just finished mixing it. What I'm going to do is, I'm just spraying this with some alcohol. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to decant straight away. And then I'm going to wait 30 minutes. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I haven't got my little paper cup. I need my little paper cup. I'm not very organized, am I? So I'm going to put into my little paper cup, I'm just going to put in 15 grams, half an ounce, and then the rest of it I'll just pop in there. I made up 50 grams of A and 22 grams of B. So there we go, there's 15, that's all I need, 16. And then the rest of it will go in here. So yeah, I made up 72 grams. 50 and 22 because A is heavier than B, so I don't do exactly 2 to 1. And don't fill your mold up totally because you need some room for your piping, for your white and for your ink. So yeah, don't fill it up all the way, will you? All right, so that's in there. Give it a quick little torch. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my inks. I'll mix up my white and then I will wait. So I stop stirring at 12:20. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 12:50. Just write that down. 12:50 is when I want to pipe. So this is just testing it, okay? I don't know if it'll be 30 minutes. Could be 35, could be 25. But I'm just going to test it, and I thought I'll video at the same time. So I'm going to do pinks and purples. So the center, no, I think I want the darkest one in the center. So, and the lightest on the outside. So let's resin purple. We can put that in the middle. I hate how it spits. Get out. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. Alright, so that's the purple. I won't put the lid on just yet, just in case I need some more. And then I'm going to go with the dark magenta. See, another reason why I thought I would decant early is the inks tend to spread better. Especially if you kind of drop them from a height. They tend to spread a bit better. I don't know why that one's so big. I'll do another darker one just in the middle there. Oh, you spat again. Stop spitting. It's a bad habit. All right, and then around the outside, we're going with the lightest one, the peach red. So just around the outside. Now I know that the inks are going to pull in from the outside in, which I'm okay with. I don't think I need any more of that. This one's, I think it needs another little bit just there. There we go. All right, so that's my inks done, darkest to lightest. Now let's make up the white. So I'm just going to use my little stick. There's my little stick and there's my mixing stick. So I'm just using my little stick. And because I've only got 15 grams of resin in there, I really don't need very much at all. This is the Just Resin titanium white. So I'm basically just going to dip it in, pull it out, and clean it off as best I can. And just whatever's left on there, which isn't much, is going in. Alrighty, so that's going to be that one. And then let's do a little bit of alcohol ink. I'll just put in, well, oh yeah, why not? No, actually let's not put any alcohol ink in this time. See, it's just going to make it heavier. It's still white, so it's going to make it heavier. And I don't really want it to be heavy. I want it to be nice and wispy and ethereal looking. The more white you put in, the heavier it's going to be. Like, it's going to be more opaque. Your blossoms are going to be more opaque. Whereas if you want them to be kind of almost see-through, wispy, then you don't want a lot of white. So I like the latter, a little bit more sort of wispier. So basically, I'm going to give this a bit of a swirl. The inks haven't really spread very much. I thought they would have spread more. It's a bit hard to see, isn't it? Because I've got white paste. I'll wipe that off and then I'll use the other side of it. I'll just clean that off. And then I'll dip the other side so that we can kind of have a look and see. Oh, that's very transparent. Probably too transparent. That's like skim milk. Okay, not quite enough there. Not quite enough. But that's how you can test it. Let's put a tiny little bit back in. Just a little tiny little drop like that. And see how that goes. But yeah, I do want to keep it relatively semi-transparent. I guess putting the white in. All right, let's do 2 drops of white. That's what I normally do. I put paste and ink, so I'll just do what I normally do. We'll just do 2. 1, 2, because it's not very much. It's only half an ounce. If I was doing a full ounce, I'd put 4 in. It's only half an ounce, 15 grams. Now the alcohol would have all been evaporated by the time we do pour, but the colour will still be there. Okay, yep, that's good. All right, now that that's done, so I've still got 20 minutes to wait now. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of a swirl, just to kind of, I shall leave the center where it is. I'll just swirl the outer ones. Like so. Try and sort of get a bit of blending happening there. Break up some of that big blobs of ink, if there's big blobs of ink there. And you can blend your 2 colors together if you want to. It's your piece of artwork. You do whatever you want to do. I need to put a little bit more pink just there. Like so. I think that'll be all right. Okay, so now guys, all we do is we just wait, and I will come back to you when it's time to do the petals. Okay, so 20 minutes. What am I going to do for 20 minutes? I'll find something. Righto, it has been 30 minutes, so hopefully it's thickened enough. All right, shall we just do this? Move these out of the way, don't need them anymore. Give it one more little torch. Now, where's my little, oh, there's a hair, I can see a hair. Did I get it? I don't know. So normally when I put my colour in, my white, I start in the middle. But I want to see if I can get, because it's darkest to lightest, I want to see if I can get some white around the edges. Just going to change my time because it's taken me 2 minutes to turn my phone on and get started. So 32 minutes. All right, so I'm using my little silicone brush thing. I've got a set of these on Amazon. Right, so I'm going to start. Why is that moved? I think my bench might have moved. Anyway, all right, so clean that off. And I want to start with some white around the edges. Because you know how you keep dipping it in and then it gets colour on it. So I want to see if I can just get white around the edges first. And then I don't mind if the colour kind of spreads and mixes in with the rest of it. But we'll just see if I can get some white first. Hey, is that a good idea? I think so. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. So anyway, it'd be interesting to see what the 30-minute mark does. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, so where I drop my white in, it gets more of a little blob and then it sort of thins out after that. So I think that kind of helps. Oops. Oh gosh, now I've got pink in there. Stop fiddling, woman. I'm a fiddler. I can't help it. Just gonna kind of break up those little blobs a bit on the edges there. Okay, I think we're good. We're good to go. All right, now I'll start piping. I might as well keep going from the outside and then end up in the middle. Hey, what do you think? Might as well. So here I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to worry about wiping my little stick off each time. Just going to keep going. My stick is going sort of into the resin. It's not kind of sitting on top. Whoops, I'm not going very straight, am I? Oh no, I dropped a blob. I dropped a blob. Get in there. You just have to be disguised as something else. Alright. Oh gosh, where did I get up to? It's a thing you can't really see very well through the ink. I think I'm doing like 4 rows. I think. Oh my gosh, it dripped again. It's a problem with that. It drips on the edge. I should hold my cup up that way. Alright. Now, that's all I can do. I've got a little bit left. I'm just going to put a little bit on my stick and do a bit of a swirl. Not too much of a swirl, just a little swirl. There we go. All right. That was quick, wasn't it? You wait for so long and then it's all over. Hey? All over Red Rover. Like many things in life. Rightio. Clean up my mess. Pop my bubbles. Now, I don't think I'm going to give it any heat. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just looking again to see if there's any big blobs. But I think I kind of got them all. I must have been piping on a bit of an angle. I know I say piping, but what? Sticking? No, it doesn't work. Maybe they're kind of lopsided, but I think it'll be all right. Let me get you down for a close-up anyway. And we'll see. I'm a bit disappointed how my purple's gone all the way up there. Why did you go all the way up there? All right, see, I'm fiddling. Leave it alone. Let's go and have a little look, hey? Let's see what it's doing. See if it's going to bloom. So I'm keen to see if this new sort of way of doing it will work. It can take a little while for the white to move, to bloom, so don't be too disheartened if it doesn't work straight away. I will come back to it, I think. Is it moving? Why aren't I focusing? Alright, I'm going to come back to you in a little while and see if it's moved. Hopefully it's blooming. It's only been about 5 minutes. Now it is blooming a little bit. Not very much though. And look, that could have been because I didn't make my white lines like very thick. If you make thick lines, obviously it spreads more. If you make little thin lines, then it can't spread very much. But it's more about the timing that I'm interested to see what it's going to look like. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what it looks like tomorrow. But yeah, I think it's going to be very white, very pale and delicate. I mean, I know I wanted that, but I might have gone a little bit too far and not put enough white. Anyway, we shall see. All right, see what happens tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day. Even though I can unmold these after a few hours, I just like to wait until the next day because then I can come outside and be in the sun. What does that look like in the sun? Hopefully there's not too many shadows. All right, let's get her out. Now I can't actually see what's going on in my screen because of the glare outside. All right, I've got it's a bit hard to see. I'm going to put the black on it just because you won't be able to see properly. All right, that's going to be quite wispy, I think, from what I saw on the other side. I probably didn't put quite enough white in, but let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, that's really pretty. I wasn't expecting it to be that pretty. I always have issues with purple. See this kind of brownish tone in here? I always have issues with that, but if you don't look too carefully, did I use an orange? Gee, I can't even remember now. It was yesterday. I actually did 3 pours yesterday. I can't remember. I must stop using purple with either orange or yellow. Remind me. Don't do it. Oh, it's turned out really pretty though. Look at those petals. See how wispy they are? Really nice. Alrighty, that's it. I've got another one to demold now, so I'll go and grab that one. But yeah, really happy with it. So that was half an hour, wasn't it? 30 minutes, yeah. And the purple swirl looks nice in the middle. You can see a little bit of like a blobby in there, but that's probably me just putting more white in because I think I dipped my little stick into the white a couple of times and put it in, so I probably just put too much white in. I probably shouldn't add any more. I should just swirl. So again, remind me of that, hey? All right, well, that turned out really well. So it's nice to know, isn't it, that you don't have to take its temperature and everything. You can just wait for half an hour and then pipe. So you can get the Platinum 360 Plus overseas now. It's available in quite a few countries. The link is down in the description. If you can't see it in your particular country, just email them. I'm sure they'll be able to send some out for you. A very obliging company. All right, so that's it there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you real soon for the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Okay, bye for now.